Red Bull B team Toro Rosso is expected to be Honda's last chance to stay in Formula One, should McLaren announce its expected switch to Renault. Red Bull Motorsport consultant Dr. Helmut Marko had discussions with Honda last month, but it's believed financial details originally scuppered the deal, specifically the amount paid to the energy drinks company in sponsorship. However, with McLaren desperate to switch to Renault and Red Bull keen to test out Honda with Toro Rosso, an amicable swap is now said to be possible. Red Bull Racing's Daniel Ricciardo has revealed exclusively to the Inside Line that he's still got his heart set on winning next week when the sport touches down in Singapore. The 28-year-old was hoping for a title chase this year, but has had to grab results when he can, winning in Azerbaijan, taking 5 more podiums, along with a stunning fight-back drive to 4th at Monza, which makes a potential win chance in Singapore, which is celebrating its 10th event this year, all the sweeter.
But Singapore, I genuinely think we can certainly fight for the podium again, but hopefully I get my first win there. I've been knocking on the door for a few years there now, so we'll have a few more updates there as well, and if they work as they should, then should put us in a good position.
The Australian, who finished less than half a second behind winner Nico Rosberg last year, knows that updates to his RB13 will be key in taking the fight to expected favourites Ferrari.
We'll see. I genuinely think around that type of circuit, Ferrari would be the ones to beat. I think they'll be stronger than the Mercedes. It seems with their car this year, it seems to be their type of circuit. But yeah, I think we'll come close for sure.
Car-related grid penalties and DRS may soon be a thing of the past in F1, should the sport's power brokers get their way to simplify the racing. Technical-related grid penalties have been progressively introduced in F1 since 2004, when each engine had to last a single weekend as a way to substantially reduce costs. While DRS was brought in for the 2011 season to provide assistance in overtaking, but some say at the cost of proper racecraft.
But name me one overtaking that you remember since DRS. You don't, because you don't see the work. You don't see the driver working it.
And F1 Motorsports Managing Director Ross Brawn says both take away from the racing, despite what they're trying to achieve. For a fan to stomach that his hero is on the back of the grid because he had to change the engine, that's not great sport, he said. Drivers can also be given cumulative grid penalties for additional power unit elements over their allocated 4 sets. McLaren's Stoffel van Dorn sent 65 places back in Belgium, a proper solution for which F1 is working with governing body the FIA.
It's a sport that is very technologically advanced, but we've got to make sure there's that racing spirit and that racing love as well from the fans that maybe we're missing a little bit at the moment.
1980 Formula One world champion Alan Jones has slammed Force India's drivers for multiple incidents in last month's Belgian Grand Prix. The pair clashed at the start of the race when Renault's Nico Hülkenberg went 3 wide, with Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon on the run down to Eau Rouge, the Mexican forcing his teammate into the wall. But it was contact again on lap 29 in the same place, Perez closing the door on Ocon, the Frenchman's front wing puncturing his teammate's right rear tire, damage that Jones has said was unnecessary.
Well, it was ridiculous simply because they didn't use their brains. I mean, at the end of the day, trying to pass somebody going into Eau Rouge is stupid. Number 2, they were literally 2 or 3 seconds away from a DRS zone.
The 70-year-old, who won 12 World Championship Grands Prix across 116 starts, says that more thought from Ocon would have prevented the clash.
All he had to do was stick up his exhaust until they got to the brow of the hill. Then he's got DRS and he could have passed him. So yeah, it was just a stupid thing to do.
TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.